hate that I still miss you after all you put me through. I hate that every lonely night still feels like me and you. I hate the way your memory still knows exactly where to stay, inside the quiet of my room, inside the words I never say. I threw away your pictures, but I couldn't throw the past. Some memories disappear, some memories are built to last. I know you weren't good for me, I know I should let go, but knowing isn't healing when your heart still doesn't know. I hate that I still miss you, I hate that I still care. I hate that when the night gets cold I still imagine you there. I hate that I still miss you, I hate the things I do. I keep running from your memory, but every road leads back to you. I know you're poison, but I still crave the taste. It's 2 a.m. on an empty road, rain falling on the glass. I see your face in every light, I hear you in the past. I drive until the city ends, but I don't feel any better. Your memory sits beside me like an unwanted passenger. I stopped telling people that I still think about you, because they say just let it go, like my heart knows how to. I hate that I still miss you, I hate that I still care. I hate that when the night gets cold I still imagine you there. I hate that I still miss you, I hate the things I do. I keep running from your memory, but every road leads back to you. I know you're poison, but I still crave the taste. Maybe I missed the beginning, not the ending we became. Maybe I missed the promises before they turned to blame. Maybe I miss feeling wanted more than I miss you. Maybe I'm finally learning what loneliness can do, but I'd rather be alone than disappear again for you. The sky begins to lighten, the rain begins to slow. I pull over by the roadside and finally let you go. Not all at once, not perfectly, just enough to breathe. I place my hands upon the wheel and look into the dawn. For the first time in forever, I'm not waiting for your call. I hate that I still miss you, but I don't have to go back. I can love what once was beautiful without reopening the past. I hate that I still miss you, but I'm starting to see sometimes a person you can't forget is the person you need to leave. I know you're poison, and tonight I choose me. The highway is empty, the morning is coming. Your memory is still there, but I'm finally moving. Someone says my name, and I turn around too late, like it belongs to someone else, like I've forgotten how to relate. I look into the mirror, but the eyes don't feel like mine. There's a woman standing there I've been leaving far behind. I used to have a heartbeat that could shake me in the dark. Now I barely notice when the world leaves a mark. I became quiet without knowing why. I kept losing pieces every time I tried. There's a silence inside my name, a place where I used to be. I can hear the world around me, but I can't hear me. There's a silence inside my name, and nobody knows it's there. I smile when somebody asks me, but there's nothing underneath. I say I'm fine and disappear again. The bedroom holds the memories like dust beneath the bed. I know we had a lifetime, but it feels like something I read. Your face is getting blurry, your voice is almost gone, but the emptiness you left behind still follows me at dawn. I don't miss the fighting, I don't miss the tears, I just miss the person who existed before the years. I don't cry, I don't scream, I just drift inside the dream. There's a silence inside my name, a place where I used to be. I can hear the world around me, but I can't hear me. There's a silence inside my name, and nobody knows it's there. I smile when somebody asks me, but there's nothing underneath. I say I'm fine and disappear again. Maybe my heart didn't break loudly, maybe it simply turned the volume down. Maybe numbness was the only language I knew how to speak. Maybe one day I'll hear my name and recognize the voice answering. The rain falls on the window, the room is almost still. I sit beneath the darkness and let the silence fill. I close my eyes and breathe slowly. No memories, no fear, just one quiet heartbeat telling me I'm still here. There's a silence inside my name, but it isn't all of me. Underneath the empty spaces, something still remembers me. There's a silence inside my name, but tonight I hear a sound. A little piece of who I was is finally coming back around. I say my name, and this time it sounds like me. The room is quiet, the night is deep. I whisper my name and stay awake to hear it. I wake up every morning, but nothing feels like mine. The mirror shows a stranger with familiar eyes. I walk around this bedroom like I'm not really here. The walls know all my secrets, but I don't feel a thing. I used to cry, I used to care. Now there's only empty air. Somewhere I stopped existing. Somewhere along the way I lost the girl I used to be and never found her again. Somewhere I stopped existing. I don't know when it happened. I kept living through the days, but forgot how to feel them. I'm breathing, but I feel gone. Your photographs are fading inside an old drawer. I can't remember loving you the way I did before. The memories feel distant, like somebody else's life. I know those were my moments, but they don't feel like mine. I hear my own voice and it sounds so far away, like someone else is speaking through me every day. Somewhere I stopped existing. Somewhere along the way I lost the girl I used to be and never found her again. Somewhere I stopped existing. I don't know when it happened. I kept living through the days, but forgot how to feel them. I'm breathing, but I feel gone. Maybe the heart gets tired. Maybe it shuts the door when too much pain comes through. Maybe I didn't disappear. Maybe I went somewhere quiet where nothing could reach me. The night is getting colder. The room is almost still. I hear the distant traffic, but nothing reaches me. I put my hand against my chest and wait for something there. A little warmth, a little fear, a reason to still care. Somewhere I stopped existing, but maybe I can return. Maybe underneath the silence there's still a little burn. Somewhere I stopped existing, but I can feel one breath, a tiny piece of who I was, still fighting through the emptiness. I'm breathing, maybe I'm not gone. The room is silent, the morning is coming. I don't know who I am yet, but I'm still here. You're gone. The alarm rings at 7, like it always used to do. I reach across the darkness before I remember you. The kettle starts its little song, the window fills with blue. Everything begins exactly right, except there's no you. I put 2 plates upon the table, then slowly take one down. It's such a small thing, but it feels like the loudest sound. The morning knows what I forgot. The day keeps moving, whether I want it or not. The routine knows you're gone, even when I don't. It keeps doing all the little things my heart still hasn't learned. The routine knows you're gone, the morning carries on. I keep expecting yesterday to somehow still belong. The routine knows you're gone. I still take the longer road home because we used to drive that way. I still look toward the passenger seat when there's something I wanna say. The grocery store feels different, but the aisles remember me. I reach for things you used to love, then realize I don't need them. I thought forgetting would be sudden, like a door that's simply closed, but it happens in tiny moments when an old habit lets me go. No anger, no blame, no tears, just little pieces changing after all these years. The routine knows you're gone, even when I don't. It keeps doing all the little things my heart still hasn't learned. The routine knows you're gone, The morning carries on. I keep expecting yesterday to somehow still belong. The routine knows you're gone. So tomorrow I'll change something. I wake up when I want. I'll take the shorter road. I'll buy the coffee I like. I'll leave the window open, not because I need to erase you, because I need to make a little room for me. The next morning comes quietly. I make one cup of coffee. I sit beside the window and watch the sunlight move. The routine feels unfamiliar, but not as painful now. Maybe I don't need to keep repeating a life that isn't mine anymore. The routine knows you're gone, and now I know it too. I don't have to keep pretending every morning belongs to you. The routine knows you're gone, but the morning belongs to me. I can build a different rhythm from the person I'm becoming. The routine knows you're gone, and I'm still here. One cup, one chair, one quiet morning. No waiting, no pretending, just a new routine, learning my name. There's a stranger in my mirror. She looks tired, just like me. She knows all the things I've suffered, but she doesn't seem to feel. I remember all the crying. I remember every night, but the woman in the mirror looks completely out of sight. The bedroom feels so empty, even when I'm lying there. I can hear the whole world moving, but I don't feel anywhere. I lost the tears, I lost the fear, I lost the voice I used to hear. There's a stranger in my mirror, and she knows my name. She wears my face, she feels my pain, but she doesn't feel the same. There's a stranger in my mirror, where my old self used to be. Everybody thinks she's me, but I don't know who she is. Your photograph is fading on the dresser by the bed. I remember what you told me, but the words feel almost dead. I used to hate the silence, now I sleep inside it fine. I used to fear the lonely, now the lonely feels like mine. The rain keeps falling softly, the night keeps moving on. I watch the shadows disappear before the morning comes. No tears, no anger, no sound, just a body standing around. There's a stranger in my mirror, and she knows my name. She wears my face, she feels my pain, but she doesn't feel the same. There's a stranger in my mirror, where my old self used to be. Everybody thinks she's me, but I don't know who she is. Maybe she's not a stranger, maybe she's the part of me that learned to survive when I couldn't. Maybe she isn't empty, maybe she's just tired of carrying everything. The rain becomes a whisper, the room begins to glow. I touch the glass between us and finally let it go. One breath, one heartbeat, a little warmth beneath the skin. Maybe the stranger isn't leaving, maybe she's coming home. There's a stranger in my mirror, but tonight she looks like me. Not completely, not perfectly, but I finally see. There's a stranger in my mirror, and I don't have to run. Maybe finding who I am doesn't happen all at once. There's a stranger in my mirror, and I'm learning to call her me. The mirror stays, the room is quiet. She looks at me, I look back, and neither of us looks away. I stopped opening the curtains, I stopped watching the dawn. I stopped asking where you were when I knew you were gone. The room became my hiding place, the bed became my world. I couldn't recognize the woman I used to be before. I stopped crying in the bathroom, I stopped shaking at your name. I thought the silence meant I healed, but nothing felt the same. I didn't lose my heart, I just learned to hide. I didn't stop loving, I stopped feeling alive. I turned off the light inside me and forgot where I left the key. I kept breathing through the darkness, but I couldn't feel a thing. I turned off the light inside me photographs and rain. I know you broke my heart, but I can't remember the pain. I remember your hands, I remember your voice, but every piece of yesterday feels distant and destroyed. I walk through our old bedroom and nothing feels like home. I used to fear the loneliness, now loneliness feels known. The world kept moving, I stayed behind. My body kept breathing, my heart went quiet. I turned off the light inside me and forgot where I left the key. I kept breathing through the darkness, but I couldn't feel a thing. I turned off the light inside me so nobody could reach the pain. Now I'm standing in the silence, trying to turn it on again. I disappeared just to survive. Maybe the darkness wasn't my ending. Maybe it was shelter, a place where my heart could stop hurting long enough to remember how to be. I don't have to force the light, I can wait for it. Tonight I hear the rain against the window pane. I don't feel happiness, but I don't feel the same. Something small is moving underneath the quiet, a tiny warmth I almost missed. I close my eyes and listen. I turned off the light inside me, but I think I found the key. There's a little piece of something still alive inside of me. I turned off the light inside me, but darkness isn't all I am. Maybe I can open slowly, maybe I can breathe again. I disappeared, but I survived. The room is dark, the night is long, but somewhere inside me, a little light is still on. Just to survive. I used to feel the thunder every time you said goodbye. I used to cry until the morning with your name behind my eyes. Then one night the tears stopped, I couldn't make them come. I stared into the darkness and realized I was numb. Not healed, not stronger, just tired of hurting. I went numb to survive, I went quiet to stay alive. I turned off every feeling I couldn't carry inside. stopped feeling all the pain, but I lost myself in the loss. I went numb just to survive. The bedroom became a shelter from a world I couldn't face. The curtain stayed closed. I stopped looking at my face. Your memory still visits, but it doesn't make me cry. It sits beside the silence, then slowly passes by. I remember being happy, like a dream from years ago. I remember loving deeply, but I don't know that girl anymore. No fire, no sorrow, no tears. Tomorrow I went numb to survive. I went quiet to stay alive. I turned off every feeling I couldn't carry inside. I went numb to survive, and I don't know what it cost. I stopped feeling all the pain, but I lost myself in the loss. I went numb just to survive. Maybe numbness wasn't weakness. Maybe it was my heart's last way of protecting me. Maybe I can feel again, slowly, without drowning. The rain falls on the window. The room is almost still. I put my hand upon my chest and listen for something real. One heartbeat, then another. Quiet, slow, still here. I went numb to survive, but I don't wanna hide forever. There's a little piece beneath the silence, trying to hold me together. I went numb to survive, but maybe I can feel again. Not all at once, just enough to remember who I am. The night is quiet, the rain is gone. I take one breath, then another. I'm still here. The quiet is starting to feel like mine. At first the silence frightened me. I couldn't sleep alone. Every little sound at night made me reach for my phone. I thought the empty bedroom would always feel too wide. I kept your side untouched, like you might come back inside. I listened for your footsteps, I waited for your key. I thought the quiet meant there was something missing from me. The nights kept passing slowly, one by one, and something changed when I stopped waiting for you to come. The quiet door. The quiet is starting to feel like mine. There's no one telling me to stay, no one asking who I'm becoming, no one standing in my way. The quiet is starting to feel like me. To feel like me. I started leaving books beside the bed. I started playing songs at night. I started sleeping with the window open, letting in the city lights. I learned that loneliness isn't always being alone. Sometimes it's just the empty space where you haven't built a home. I don't talk to the silence like I used to talk to you. Sometimes I just sit inside it and let it carry me through. No anger, no blame, no tears, just discovering what I sound like without fear. The quiet is starting to feel like mine. It doesn't scare me like before. I can hear my breathing in the dark without listening for the door. The quiet is starting to feel like mine. There's no one telling me to stay, no one asking who I'm becoming, no one standing in my way. The quiet is starting to feel like me. To feel like me. I used to think being alone meant nobody loved me. Now I think maybe being alone can mean I finally get to hear myself. Maybe this empty room isn't empty. Maybe it's waiting for me to fill it with something new. Tonight I make some tea and turn the bedroom light down low. I put my phone across the room and let the minutes go. No messages, no waiting, no wondering what you're doing. Just swaying against the window and my own thoughts moving slowly. I don't feel completely healed, but I feel safe. The quiet is starting to feel like mine, and I don't need to feel it now. I can let the silence stay beside me without asking how. The quiet is starting to feel like mine, and maybe someday love will come, but I don't need another person to make this room feel like a home. The quiet is starting to feel like mine. The room is dark, the rain is soft, my breathing is slow. No footsteps, no waiting, no fear, just me in the quiet, finally feeling like home. I remember her, but I don't feel her. Found a picture from October, folded folded underneath my bed. She was standing in the sunlight with a smile I can't forget. She had flowers in her hair and a little hope in her eyes. She believed that love was something that would never ask her to hide. I stare at her for hours, trying to remember how she could look so much like me and still feel like someone else now. I know her face, I know her dreams, but somewhere between then and now, she disappeared from me. I remember her, but I don't feel her. I know the woman in that photograph, but I can't reach her anymore. I remember her before the heartbreak, before she learned to question every good thing that came her way. I remember her, but I don't feel her. There are letters in a shoebox, written in my younger hand, words about the life I'd build and places I would someday stand. She wanted mornings by the ocean, she wanted music in the house, she wanted someone who would hold her without ever putting her down. I wonder what she'd tell me if she could sit beside me now. Would she recognize the woman who is trying to find her out? No anger, no blame, no tears, just a younger voice calling through the years. I remember her, but I don't feel her. I know the woman in that photograph, but I can't reach her anymore. I remember her before the heartbreak, before she learned to question every good thing that came her way. I remember her, but I don't feel her. Maybe she isn't gone, maybe she's underneath all the things I learned to fear. Maybe she doesn't need me to become who I was. Maybe she only needs me to stop abandoning myself. So I close the photograph and place it near my heart, not to go backward, but to remember where I started. The piano plays so softly while the rain moves down the glass. A lonely steel guitar is crying for everything that couldn't last. I whisper to the photograph, I haven't forgotten you. And something in my chest feels a little less empty. I remember her, and now I feel her. Not completely, but enough to know she's still alive. I remember her, and I won't leave her. I can carry all the broken pieces without becoming them tonight. and she's becoming me again. The picture stays beside me. The room turns dark, I close my eyes, and somewhere beneath the sadness I feel a heartbeat that sounds like mine. Daylight feels too honest, so I hide behind the blinds. I let the world keep moving while I disappear inside. Nobody sees the difference, nobody asks me why. I smile beneath the daylight, then become myself at night. The bedroom turns to shadows, the rain begins to fall, and somewhere after midnight I don't pretend at all. No masked, no voice, no lies, just me and the quiet night. I only exist after midnight, when nobody needs to know. I only hear my heartbeat when the whole world lets me go. I only exist after midnight, when the silence feels like home. I disappear through daylight, then come alive alone. I only exist after midnight. Your memory visits softly, like headlights through the rain. I don't know if I miss you or just remember pain. I used to beg for answers, I used to beg you stay. Now I don't want anything, I just want the night to fade. The mirror in the darkness looks kinder than the sun. She doesn't ask me questions, she doesn't ask what I've become. No tears, no anger, no fear, just silence I can hear. I only exist after midnight, when nobody needs to know. I only hear my heartbeat when the whole world lets me go. I only exist after midnight, when the silence feels like home. I disappear through daylight and come alive alone. I only exist after midnight. Maybe I don't hate the darkness, maybe darkness is the only place I don't have to pretend. Maybe someday I'll feel safe enough to exist in daylight too. The rain becomes a whisper, the sky begins to gray. I watch the first light entering and feel it touch my face. For just a little moment, I don't run away. I let the morning find me, and I stay. again. The sun comes slowly, the room turns cold. I don't close the curtains, not tonight. There's half a closet full of you, and half that's mine alone. Your old blue shirt is hanging there like it still belongs at home. I moved my dresses to the left side years ago when you were gone, but I never touched your empty space. I just kept living around it. There's a little dust on your hangers, a silence where your clothes used to be. Funny how an empty closet can still take up so much of me. I told myself I wasn't ready. Maybe I was just afraid of what the empty space would mean. Is half a closet full of you, and I still leave it untouched. Like if I move your things away, I'll finally have to give you up. There's half a closet full of you, and half a woman learning to breathe. I've been living in the middle of what wasn't and what could be. I don't know when I stopped waiting, but tonight I'm making room for me. Your old boots are in the bottom with the mud from that last fall. I remember you came home laughing, saying you'd outrun it all. There are movie tickets in your pocket from a night we almost missed. You were holding my hand in the theater, and I remember every kiss. I sit down on the bedroom floor with everything around me, and wonder how something so small could carry so much history. The rain keeps tapping softly against the bedroom pane. The steel guitar is crying, and I don't know whether I'm grieving you or grieving who I was. There's half a closet full of you, and I still leave it untouched. Like if I move your things away, I'll finally have to give you up. There's half a closet full of you, and half a woman learning to breathe. I've been living in the middle of what wasn't and what could be. I don't know when I stopped waiting, but tonight I'm making room for me. I take the blue shirt from the hanger and hold it to my chest. It doesn't smell like you anymore. Maybe that's what hurts the best, because I spent so many years afraid that time would make me forget. Now I'm grateful for the distance between who we were and who I am. I fold the shirt carefully, I put it in a box. No anger, no ceremony, just acceptance. The piano disappears, one acoustic guitar. One breath, I open the closet door. I take every piece of you out of the space you left behind. And for a second, the room feels wrong, too wide, too empty. and I hang my dresses there, one by one. Red, black, white, the colors I stopped wearing when I stopped recognizing myself. I stand in front of the mirror and barely recognize the girl who spent so long protecting a life that wasn't hers. I don't hate the woman she was. She loved you, she tried, she stayed, she broke, she survived. And tonight she gets the whole closet back. There isn't half a closet full of you. There's only space where you once stayed. And I'm filling every empty corner with the life I almost gave away. There isn't half a closet full of you. There's a woman standing free. No more living in the middle, no more saving room for someone else's memory. I don't have to hate you, I don't have to forget. I just have to stop leaving space for you. The hangers move, the closet breathes, my dresses fill the empty side. The room doesn't feel lonely, it feels alive. Half a closet used to be yours tonight. The whole room is mine. You said you'd stay until the morning, and I smiled like I believed. But somewhere underneath the smile, I was already preparing you to leave. I counted every quiet minute, I watched the way you held my hand. I searched your face for little signs that you were making other plans. You told me I could trust you, I wanted to believe, but my heart had learned a language that only spoke in leaving. I don't know when I started expecting goodbye. Maybe after losing someone, you stopped believing people stay. I don't know how to be loved without waiting for the moment love disappears. I don't know how to hold somebody without preparing for the tears. Part of me is saying this will end. I don't know how to let love stay. You bring me coffee in the morning, you remember little things. You notice when I'm quiet, you ask me what I need. And every time you're gentle, I don't know what to do, because kindness feels suspicious when you've only known it with conditions. I keep searching for the catch, I keep waiting for the change. I keep loving you carefully, like love is something that can break. No anger, no blame, no living underneath the years. I don't know how to be loved without waiting for the moment love disappears. I don't know how to hold somebody without preparing for the tears. I don't know how to be loved without waiting for the door to close again. Even when you're standing beside me, part of me is saying this will end. I don't know how to let love stay. Maybe you don't have to prove that you'll never leave. Maybe I don't have to know what tomorrow brings. Maybe trust isn't certainty. Maybe trust is letting someone hold your hand without checking the clock, letting the good moment be good, not turning every beautiful thing into a goodbye before it has even begun. Tonight you fall asleep beside me, and I listen to you breathe. I almost start imagining the day you'll leave. Then I stop. I don't follow the thought. I turn toward you and let the moment stay. I don't know how to be loved without waiting, but I'm learning slowly now. I don't need to predict the ending to enjoy what's happening now. I don't know how to be loved without waiting, but tonight I won't pretend. I can hold this little moment without asking how it ends. I don't know, but I'm learning how to let love stay. The piano, how to let love stay. You said you'd stay until the morning, and I smiled like I believed. But somewhere underneath the smile, I was already preparing you to leave. I counted every quiet minute. I watched the way you held my hand. I searched your face for little signs that you were making other plans. You told me I could trust you. I wanted to believe, but my heart had learned a language that only spoke in leaving. I don't know when I started expecting goodbye. Maybe after losing someone, you stopped believing people stay. I don't know how to be loved without waiting for the moment love disappears. I don't know how to hold somebody without preparing for the tears. I don't know how to be loved without a way. I stopped looking in the mirror. I changed myself so many times. I forgot what stayed because I learned to love your silence. I learned to hide my tears. I spent so long becoming someone you would keep near. Now the room is dark, your side of the bed is cold, and I can't remember when my heart got this old. I gave you my voice, I gave you my name, I gave you all my colors, till everything turned gray. I became a stranger to myself, trying to be enough for you. I lost the girl beneath my skin, trying to become someone new. I became a stranger to myself, and nobody saw me fade. I kept saying I was okay while I disappeared each day. I don't miss you, I miss who I was. Your memories are getting quieter, but the silence doesn't leave. I can't remember happiness, I can't remember what I need. The photographs look distant, like another woman's life. I know that girl is me, but I don't recognize her eyes. I walk around the bedroom with the curtains open wide, but somehow all the daylight still feels dark inside. I stopped crying, I stopped fighting, I stopped asking why. I just became quiet and watched myself go by. I became a stranger to myself, trying to be enough for you. I lost the girl beneath my skin, trying to become someone new. I became a stranger to myself, and nobody saw me fade. I kept saying I was okay while I disappeared each day. I don't miss you, I miss who I was. Maybe I don't need to become her again. Maybe she survived by becoming someone else. Maybe the girl I lost isn't gone. Maybe she's waiting under all this silence for me to say I remember you. The rain falls on the window, the room is almost still. I put my hand against my chest and listen for a little thrill. heartbeat, one breath, a tiny piece of me still refusing to forget. I became a stranger to myself, but I can learn my name again. I can find the little pieces I left behind back then. I became a stranger to myself, but I'm not completely gone. Maybe healing isn't becoming. Your song came on the radio at 12:15 last night. I almost reached to turn it off and let it play this time. I knew every little second, every place the melody would fall. You used to sing the wrong words while we drove beneath the stars. I remember that old summer, the cheap motel, the midnight rain, your hand resting on my shoulder like nothing in the world could change. For years I thought that song belonged to us forever. Tonight I finally heard it without you. I changed the song, I turned it up and let you go. I stopped waiting for the ending, I stopped living in the echo. I changed the song, I didn't cry when it came on. The melody still knew our story, but the story wasn't mine anymore. I changed the song, and somehow I changed with it. There was whiskey on the counter and rain against the glass. I sat alone in the kitchen, watching old memories pass. I remembered how you kissed me when the chorus came around. I remembered feeling certain that we never lose this sound. But love can be a photograph that looks different years away. The picture doesn't change, you just stop needing it to stay. The piano underneath the memory felt softer than before, and I realized I didn't miss the ending. I missed who I was before I knew there could be one. I changed the song, I turned it up and let you go. I stopped waiting for the ending, I stopped living in the echo. I changed the song, I didn't cry when it came on. The melody still knew our story, but the story wasn't mine anymore. I changed the song, and somehow I changed with it. I found another playlist from the year before we met. There were songs about the ocean and places I had never been. I used to sing those songs loudly with the windows open wide before I learned to make myself smaller, just to keep somebody by my side. I pressed play, the room filled up, and something in me started waking up. Just one acoustic, this one acoustic memory, this one acoustic memory. I whisper, I don't hate you, I don't need you back, I don't even need to forget you. I just don't want your memory choosing what I feel anymore. And the drums slowly return, and I breathe. I play that old song once more, before the night was through. And for the first time, I could hear it without you. It sounded almost beautiful, almost innocent, like love before it became something I had to survive. I changed the song, and I finally changed the room. I don't hear your footsteps anymore when the melody comes through. I changed the song, I changed the life around it too. You were once the center of my world, now you're just a verse I knew. I changed the song, and I didn't lose myself. Your song still plays, the rain still falls, the memories still know my name, but I don't belong to yesterday. I choose what plays next. The radio keeps singing, I turn the volume down, not because it hurts, because I already heard it. I press next and smile, a new song begins. Let it rain. I used to check the weather before I went to bed. If rain was coming in the morning, I'd remember what you said. You always called when it was raining, said the thunder made you think of me. So every dark cloud felt like hope, every storm felt like a memory. I learned the forecast by heart, like it could tell me when you'd call, like the sky knew something I didn't know at all. I spent too many nights looking for signs in the clouds, waiting for weather to bring you back around. I stopped checking the weather, I don't care if it rains tonight. I don't need the thunder anymore to make me feel like you're nearby. I stopped checking the weather, I stopped waiting for the storm. You used to be my reason for watching every cloud. Now I let the rain come down and I stay warm. There's whiskey by the window and a blanket on the chair. The rain is tapping softly, but I'm not looking for you there. I used to count the seconds between the lightning and the sound. like every storm was carrying your footsteps back around. I remember one September, you called me after midnight, said I miss you when it rains. I believed you'd always mean it. The steel guitar cries softly like an old road in the dark, but I don't need your voice anymore to make the rain feel like a spark. I stopped checking the weather. I don't care if it rains tonight. I don't need the thunder anymore to make me feel like you're nearby. I stopped checking the weather. I stopped waiting for the storm. You used to be my reason for watching every cloud. Now I let the rain come down and I stay warm. I drove past your old apartment on a rainy Thursday night. The windows were all glowing, but I didn't slow the car. I wondered if you're happy, I wondered if you're changed. Then I turned the radio louder and drove the other way, because wondering about your life doesn't bring mine back to me. Sometimes letting go is simply choosing not to look. The rain gets louder, the piano disappears. I stand by the window, no phone in my head, no waiting, no wishing, no checking the sky. I whisper, if you call, you call. If you don't, you don't. And for the first time, either answer is okay. Morning comes in slowly through the gray and silver light. I make myself some coffee and open every blind. The forecast says it's raining for another week or two. I smile, because weather is just weather, and rain doesn't belong to you. I stopped checking the weather, let the thunder shake the roof. I don't need another storm to tell me what is true. I stopped checking the weather. I stopped waiting for your call. You can stay inside the memories, but you don't control my heart. Let it rain, let it pour, let the whole sky fall. I'm still standing. The rain comes down, the house stays quiet, my phone stays dark, and somehow that doesn't break me. I used to wait for storms, because storms reminded me of you. Now I just listen to the rain and let it be rain. Let it be rain. I stopped crying in December. hear our favorite song without reaching for the phone. I could sleep beside the window, I could sit inside the home. Everyone said I look better, everyone said I was strong, but nobody asked me quietly, where did all your feelings go? I wasn't broken anymore, just wasn't feeling anything. I thought I was healing, but I was only going numb. I thought I had forgiven you, but I had forgotten how to love. I thought I was healing because the tears had disappeared, but maybe I wasn't getting better. Maybe I was disappearing with the fear. I thought I was healing. The piano in the corner still remembers how I played before every song became a place where sadness stayed. The steel guitar cries softly through the speakers in the dark, and something almost moves inside me, then goes quiet in my heart. I don't miss you every morning, I don't hate you every night. I just feel like there's a distance between me and my own life. No anger, no blame, no tears, just an empty room where emotion used to live for years. I thought I was healing, but I was only going numb. I thought I had forgiven you, but I had forgotten how to love. I thought I was healing because the tears had disappeared, but maybe I wasn't getting better. Maybe I was disappearing with the fear. I thought I was healing. Then one night a song came on, not our song, just an old song I used to love before you. And suddenly I cried, not because of you, because I remembered what it felt like to care about something that had nothing to do with you. The tears came slowly, warm, real, alive. I sat beside the window and let myself remember the girl who loved the rain, the girl who danced in empty rooms. She wasn't waiting for anybody, she wasn't trying to be enough. She was simply alive, and maybe she's still here. I thought I was healing, but now I know what healing means. It isn't never feeling sadness, it's allowing yourself to feel. I thought I was healing, but I was hiding from the pain. Now I'm letting every feeling find its way through me again. I thought I was disappearing, but maybe I'm coming back. The piano fades softly, The steel guitar cries, I don't wipe my tears away, I let them fall. Because tonight, feeling something feels like finding myself. The room is dark again. The clock says 2 a.m. I'm lying on your side, pretending you're still there. Your picture's in a drawer, but I still know your face. Funny how somebody leaves and never leaves the place. I hear your voice in quiet rooms, I hear it when it rains. I tell myself I'm over you, then fall apart again. You were the wound I kept calling home. You were the reason I was never alone. Your ghost still sleeps beside me, even though you're gone. I reach across the empty bed and hold on to nothing. Your ghost still sleeps beside me. Every night I lose my mind. I know your love was killing me, but I still miss the light. You were poison, you were heaven, you were everything I knew. Your ghost still sleeps beside me, and I don't know how to wake up without you. I stopped talking to my friends, I stopped going outside. I got good at saying I'm okay while falling apart inside. You made me feel so wanted, then made me feel so small. I kept forgiving everything because I feared losing it all. I thought your anger was passion, I thought your distance meant pain. I called every red flag love and let you hurt me again. I knew you were breaking me, I just didn't know how to leave. Sometimes the deepest prison is the one your heart believes. Your ghost still sleeps beside me, even though you're gone. I reach across the empty bed and hold on to nothing. Your ghost still sleeps beside me. Every night I lose my mind. I know your love was killing me, but I still miss the light. You were poison, you were heaven, you were everything I knew. Your ghost still sleeps beside me, and I don't know how to wake up without you. There's an empty highway outside underneath the midnight rain. I drive until the city fades, but I can't outrun your name. The radio keeps playing that song we used to know. I turn it down to silence, but your memory gets louder. I pull beside the roadside and watch the headlights pass. I wonder how a love can feel so beautiful and so bad. Maybe I don't miss you, maybe I missed the beginning. The way you looked at me before the damage, the promises, the late nights, the version of you that never really stayed. Maybe I'm grieving someone who never existed. Maybe that's why I can't let go. Your ghost still sleeps beside me, but tonight I leave the door still sleeps beside me, but I don't belong to you. The rain stops falling, the highway goes quiet. I start the engine, I don't look back. Your ghost is still behind me, but for the first time, it's getting smaller. You left without a warning on a cold and quiet night. I watched your headlights disappear until they became a light. I stood beside the window with my hands against the glass. I thought I would be crying, but nothing came at all. The room still smelled like your perfume. Your sweater stayed behind, and somewhere between the doorway, I think I left myself behind. I didn't break, I didn't scream, I just became a quieter me. You left, and I became quiet, quiet in a way I can't explain. I stopped telling people how I felt, I stopped saying your name. You left, and I became quiet, like a song without a sound. I kept breathing every morning, but I couldn't feel the ground. You left, and I became quiet. I still know your favorite places, I still remember your old songs. I still know the way you held me when I thought that you belonged. But now those memories feel distant, like somebody else is alive. I can tell you every detail, but I can't feel it inside. The mirror looks familiar, but the eyes don't look the same. I wonder if I disappeared when you walked away. No anger, no blame, no tears, just silence growing through the years. You left, and I became quiet, quiet in a way I can't explain. I stopped telling people how I felt, I stopped saying your name. You left, and I became quiet, like a song without a sound. I kept breathing every morning, but I couldn't feel the ground. You left, and I became quiet. Maybe quiet isn't empty, maybe it's the place where my heart went when everything became too painful. Maybe one day I'll hear myself again. Not the girl you knew, not the girl you left, just me. The rain is falling softly, the moon is almost gone. I put my hand against my heart and listen as it carries on. One breath, one heartbeat, a little sound beneath the gray. Maybe I don't need to speak tonight. drifting until I learned to carry on. You left and I became quiet, but I'm listening now. The room is silent, the rain is low. I whisper one word, me, and let it echo. The moon is on the window, the bedroom is asleep. I hear the rain outside and listen to the silence breathe. Your side of the bed is empty, but I still leave room for you. It's strange how someone's absence can make a whole room feel blue. I look into the mirror and search behind my eyes. I see the girl you used to love, but I don't recognize. I know your goodbye, I know your name. I just don't know who I became. I don't know myself without your shadow. I don't know who I am alone. I spent so long inside your heartbeat, I forgot my own. I don't know myself without your shadow. Everything feels unfamiliar. I lost you in a single goodbye, and lost myself a little deeper. The coffee sits untouched beside the window light. I used to dream about tomorrow, now I only dream at night. Your sweater's in the closet, I still can't throw it away. Not because I want you back, I just don't know what to say. The songs we used to listen to are softer than before. They don't make me cry anymore, they just don't feel like mine. No anger, no blame, no tears, just silence between the years. I don't know myself without your shadow. I don't know who I am alone. I spent so long inside your heartbeat, I forgot my own. I don't know myself without your shadow. Everything feels unfamiliar. I lost you in a single goodbye, and lost myself a little deeper. Maybe I don't need your shadow to know where I belong. Maybe I can learn my shape again inside this quiet room. Maybe being alone doesn't mean being empty. Maybe this silence is where I meet myself. The rain becomes a whisper, the sky begins to fade. I put my hand against my chest and feel a little change. One heartbeat, one breath, a quiet little sound. Maybe I was never gone, maybe I was only lost. I don't know myself without your shadow, but I'm learning slowly now. of who I was, still breathing somehow. I don't know myself without your shadow, but I don't have to know tonight. Maybe finding who I am again can happen in the quiet. I don't know myself, but I'm still here. The moon fades slowly, the rain lets go. I close my eyes and let myself be alone. It's 2 in the morning, and the rain won't let me sleep. Your side of the bed is empty, but the sheets still hold a dream. There's a glass beside the whiskey that I haven't touched all night. I keep staring at the doorway like you might walk inside. The refrigerator is humming, the old floorboards make a sound. Every little noise in this house makes me turn around. I hate how silence remembers everything we used to do. This house was never lonely until it lost you. I tell myself I'm healing, I tell myself I'm fine, but every midnight hour brings me back to goodbye. This house still sounds like you in every room, in every wall. I hear your footsteps in the hallway, even when nobody's there at all. This house still sounds like you in the rain against the glass. I pour another drink for 2, then remember you're not coming back. I thought time would make you disappear, but the silence still sounds like you. Your jacket's in the closet, I should have thrown it out by now, but sometimes I open that door just to breathe you in somehow. There's a picture on the dresser from a summer we survived. You were laughing at the camera, I was looking at you like you were alive. I remember all the little things I thought I'd never miss, the way you hated Sunday mornings, the way you'd steal my kiss. Funny what the heart remembers when the rest of you moves on. It forgets the reason someone hurt you and only remembers them gone. The clock keeps moving forward, but I keep losing time. Some nights I swear I'm over you, then your ghost walks through my mind. This house still sounds like you in every room, in every wall. I hear your footsteps in the hallway, even when nobody's there at all. This house still sounds like you in the rain against the glass. I pour another drink for 2, then remember you're not coming back. I thought time would make you disappear, but the silence still sounds like you. I tried sleeping with the television just to drown the quiet out. I tried meeting somebody new, I tried going somewhere loud, but every crowded room felt empty. Every stranger felt too far. Nobody knew the little pieces of the woman that you were. I don't miss the fighting, I don't miss the tears, I don't miss becoming smaller just to keep you near. I miss who I was beside you before everything went wrong. And maybe that's the hardest part, knowing both of us are gone. The rain is getting heavier, the whiskey's running low, and somewhere in this lonely house I finally let you go. This house still sounds like you, but tonight I hear it differently. Not like a promise that you're coming home, not like something waiting for me. This house still sounds like you, but your voice is getting low. The memories can stay behind me, I don't have to follow where they go. I can love what we once were without needing you anymore. No piano, just rain, just breathing, just one broken guitar. I used to think surviving and forgetting everything, but maybe surviving is remembering and still choosing tomorrow. So I take your jacket from the closet, I hold it one last time and whisper, I loved you, goodbye. This house still sounds like you, but I'm not afraid of it tonight. Let the rain fall through the windows, let the memories pass me by. This house still sounds like you, but I'm learning how to breathe. I can hear your ghost behind me without letting it keep me down. This house still sounds like you, but it doesn't own my heart. I survived the night you left me, I survived the falling apart. And if tomorrow feels empty, I'll fill it with my own song. This house still sounds like you. You left without a warning, but the silence stayed behind. It sleeps beside me every night and wakes me every time. Your side of the bed is empty, your picture's facing down, but somehow all your memories still follow me around. I thought I'd miss your body, I thought I'd miss your voice, but what hurts more than losing you is losing who I was. I became someone I don't know, trying to keep you close. Now I'm standing in the mirror, missing who I was the most. You left, but the silence stayed. You left, but I remained with all the words we never said and all the dreams that changed. You left, but the silence stayed inside my chest at night. I don't know who I am anymore, but I'm still trying to find the girl I was before your love changed my life. changed my life. I stopped wearing my favorite things. I stopped dreaming out loud. I learned to hide my feelings so I wouldn't let you down. I called it understanding, I called it giving love, but every time I chose you, I left myself behind. Now the house is getting quieter, and I'm learning how to hear the little voice beneath the hurt that says you're still here. Maybe I didn't lose myself, maybe I buried her, maybe she's been waiting patiently for me to remember. You left, but the silence stayed. You left, but I remain with all the words we never said, and all the dreams that changed. You left, but the silence stayed inside my chest at night. I don't know who I am anymore, but I'm still trying to find the girl I was before your love changed my life. I don't need you back, I need my heart back. I don't need your voice, I need my own. I don't need another promise, I need to breathe. I don't need to become who I was before. I just need to become someone who won't disappear for love again. You left, but the silence stayed. But now I'm learning to breathe. I'm finding little pieces of the person underneath. You left, but the silence stayed, but it won't stay forever. I'm slowly finding my way back to the girl I remember. I lost you, I lost us, I lost myself, but somewhere in the silence I found me. I don't look into the mirror when the morning light comes in. It shows too much of yesterday in the places on my skin. I wash my face in darkness, I keep the bathroom light down low, because the woman staring back at me is someone I don't know. She has my eyes, she has my hands, she carries all my years, but somewhere underneath her face I can't find who I was. The mirror doesn't lie, that's what scares me. It knows I changed. The mirror knows I changed, even when I say I'm fine. It sees the girl I used to be disappearing behind my eyes. The mirror knows I changed, it remembers what I lost. Every little piece of myself I traded for some at my reflection and know exactly who I was. I had dreams inside my eyes and never questioned if they mattered. Now I study every line like they're clues to where I went, trying to find the moment when I stopped feeling present. There's a photograph beside me from before the heartbreak came. I place it near the mirror and whisper out my name. No anger, no blame, no tears, just a woman trying to recognize herself through years. The mirror knows I changed, even when I say I'm fine. He sees the girl I used to be disappearing behind my eyes. The mirror knows I changed. It remembers what I lost. Every little piece of myself I traded for somebody's love. The mirror knows I changed. The piano falls like rain, one note then silence. The steel guitar cries from somewhere far away. I touch the glass, and instead of asking, where did I go? I ask, where can I go from here? Maybe the woman in the mirror doesn't need to look like yesterday. Maybe she just needs a reason to stay. So I turn the bathroom light on and let it show everything. The tired eyes, the broken smile, the woman underneath. I don't love her yet, but I don't look away. And somehow that's enough for today. The mirror knows I changed, and I'm finally changing back. Not into the girl I was before, but into someone I can recognize. The mirror knows I changed, and maybe that's not a crime. I lost myself inside somebody else, but I can still reclaim my life. The mirror knows I'm still here. Morning touches the glass. I breathe, I say my name, not theirs, mine. The mirror stays quiet, and for the first time I don't need it to tell me who I am. There's a coffee ring on the table from a morning long ago. I keep wiping around the edges, but somehow it won't let go. Your coat used to hang by the doorway. Now there's nothing on that hook. I still glance at it sometimes before I remember to look. The floor still knows your footsteps. The kitchen knows your hands. The bedroom holds a silence I don't always understand. For months I thought this house was waiting for you tonight. I hear something different. The house as the curtains yesterday. Let the morning into wide. I moved the chair you always hated to the other side. I played music in the kitchen while I made my coffee slow. I laughed at something on the radio and nobody told me to turn it low. There are still some photographs I haven't touched yet, but they don't control the room now. They don't control my breath. The piano plays softly while the rain begins again. And for the first time, the memories don't feel like enemies. The house is learning my name slowly, room by room. The walls are forgetting your shadow and making space for something new. The house is learning my name. The silence doesn't feel the same. I thought I lost my home when I lost you, but maybe I was only learning how to claim it again. I found your old photograph behind the bedroom frame. I held it for a moment, then I put it back again. Not because I wanted you there, not because I wanted you gone, just because some memories don't need an answer anymore. The steel guitar is crying like distant rain on an empty road, and I realize the weight I'm carrying was never really yours to hold. It was mine, and now I'm putting it down. No, 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 no. I walked through every room and say goodbye, not to you, to the version of this house that existed when we were together. Goodbye to the kitchen where I waited. Goodbye to the bedroom where I cried. Goodbye to the hallway where I listened for your keys. And hello to the woman who lives here now. I light a candle by the window, put flowers on the table. I make dinner for myself and finally sit down. The rain taps softly on the glass. The night is almost still, and I realize loneliness doesn't have to mean I'm lost. The house doesn't feel empty, it feels quiet. There's a difference. The house is learning my name. Every wall, every room, the morning light belongs to me now, and the night does too. The house is learning my name, and I finally know the truth. You were part of this house, but you were never the whole of it. The house is learning my name, and I'm learning it again. Not the woman who waited by the door, the woman who came home to herself. My coffee on the table, my dress by the chair, my music in the kitchen, my life everywhere. The rain keeps falling, the old memories remain, but beneath them, the house is learning my name. I turn off the hallway light, I lock the door, I walk upstairs, and for the first time, this house doesn't feel like where you left me. It feels like where I stay. I wake up before sunrise and stare across the bed. The ceiling looks familiar, but something feels misplaced. The curtains are the same ones, the pictures on the wall, but I don't recognize the woman who lives inside it all. I used to know this bedroom like the back of my hand. Now every corner feels like somewhere I never understand. I thought you leaving would make the room feel empty. I never knew it would make me feel like a stranger too. I don't know this room anymore, even though I've slept here all these years. The walls remember who I was, but I don't recognize her here. I don't know this room anymore. Every shadow looks unfamiliar. I spent so long building a life around you. I forgot to build one around myself. I don't know this room anymore. There's a book beside the window I don't remember buying. The song is written in the margins in handwriting that is mine. I find an old photograph between the pages underneath. A younger version of myself is smiling back at me. She looks so unafraid. She looks like she knows her name. I wonder when she started feeling like she had to change. No anger, no blame, no tears, just meeting a stranger who used to be me. I don't know this room anymore, even though I've slept here all these years. The walls remember who I was, but I don't recognize her here. I don't know this room anymore. Every shadow looks unfamiliar. I spent so long building a life around you. I forgot to build one around myself. I don't know this room anymore. So tonight I'll move the chair, I change the curtains, I turn the bed toward the window. I put the photograph where I can see it, not because I want to become who I was before, but because I want this room to belong to me again. The piano plays from the hallway, soft as distant rain. A lonely steel guitar is crying for everything that changed. I sit beneath the window and whisper my own name. The room doesn't answer, but it doesn't feel strange. this room again. Morning starts to enter. The curtains move. The photograph stays beside me. I close my eyes, and for the first time, this room feels like somewhere I can stay. I put my heart somewhere quiet where nothing could reach it. I wrapped it in old memories and promised I would keep it. I stopped letting people get close. I stopped answering too fast. I thought if I protected myself, I'd never hurt like that again. I called it being careful, I called it knowing better. But every year that passed made my little world smaller. I wasn't lonely, I told myself I was safe. I kept my heart in a glass box where nobody could break it. I kept every feeling underneath where nobody could take it. I kept my heart in a glass box and called the silence peace. But a heart that never opens never gets the chance to breathe. I kept it safe, and slowly I disappeared. The piano by the window has dust across the keys I used to play when I was younger. Before I learned to fear my dreams, a steel guitar cries softly from a record late at night. And I feel something inside me trying to remember life. Someone asked me once, what makes you happy now? I couldn't find an answer. I had protected myself so well. I had forgotten how. No anger, no blame, no tears, just a heart that hasn't moved in years. I kept my heart in a glass box where nobody could break it. I kept every feeling underneath where nobody could take it. I kept my heart in a glass box and called the silence peace. But a heart that never opens never gets the chance to breathe. I kept it safe, and slowly I disappeared. Tonight I opened the box, not for somebody else, for me. I let the cold air touch it, I let the fear come too. I don't promise that I'll never be hurt again. I only promise I won't spend my whole life avoiding everything that could make me feel alive. The rain begins to fall against the bedroom glass. I open up the curtains piano plays one broken chord. My fingers start to shake. The steel guitar cries somewhere low, and something in me wakes. It's not happiness, not yet, but it's feeling, and feeling is enough. I kept my heart in a glass box, but tonight I let it breathe. I don't need to know tomorrow to let tomorrow come to me. I kept my heart in a glass box, but I don't need it there. If love finds me someday, I'll meet it as myself. I kept it safe for so long. Now I'll let it live. The box is empty, the window is open. Rain enters the room, I don't close it. I let the world touch me, even if it hurts, even if it changes me. Because I'm tired of surviving. I wanna feel alive. I made you my whole world and forgot about the sky. I learned to live inside your mood and called it being alive. I watched your face for answers, I measured every word. I became afraid of silence and afraid of being heard. You could hold me in the morning, then break me by the night. And somehow I kept thinking maybe love was supposed to hurt. I kept choosing you until there was no one left. I kept saving us while losing myself. I let you become my whole world. Now I don't know where I am. You took every little piece of me and left me where I stand. I let you become my whole world. I forgot what I believed. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, trying to remember me. You were everything, and that's what destroyed me. I stopped talking about my dreams because you never cared. I stopped asking for affection because you were never there. I learned to sleep beside you while feeling completely alone. I learned that someone's presence doesn't mean they're really home. Your love became a habit, your anger became the air. I kept saying I could handle it while slowly disappearing there. I let you become my whole world. Now I don't know where I am. You took every little piece of me and left me where I stand. I let you become my whole world. I forgot what I believed. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, me. Now I'm driving after midnight with the rain across the glass. Every highway feels familiar, every mile becomes the past. I see your face in headlights, I hear your voice in songs. I know I should be moving forward, but my heart keeps driving wrong. I pull over by the roadside and let the engine die. I finally let myself in it. I don't want you back, I just don't know how to live without the person I became around you. Maybe I don't need to become who I was. Maybe I can become someone better, someone who loves deeply but stays whole, someone who gives everything without giving herself away, someone who knows love should feel like home, not a prison. I let you become my whole world, but you're not my world anymore. I'm opening the windows, I'm walking through the door. I let you become my whole world, but I'm taking back my life. I don't need your broken promises to make it through the night. You were everything, but I am something too, and this time I choose me. The highway is empty, the rain is fading, your memory is still there, but it doesn't drive anymore. I found a list beneath my bed, written in my younger hand, places I would someday go, things I wanted to understand. There was a little house by water, there was music in a room, there was a life I couldn't wait for, there was so much I wanted to do. Then I found another page, written years after that. Your name was in between the lines, and all my dreams had changed. I can't remember when my dreams became ours. I only know somewhere in the middle I stopped knowing what was mine. Was that dream ever mine? Or did I build it around you? Was I chasing something beautiful, or just trying to become enough for you? Was that dream ever mine? I don't know anymore. I spent so long walking beside you, I forgot what I was walking toward. Was that dream ever mine? Before you said it wasn't wasn't practical. I wanted to leave the city before we called this place our home. I wanted mornings near the ocean. I wanted nights beneath the stars. I wanted to write songs about my life before my life became about ours. Now the piano gathers dust, the suitcase stays away, and every dream feels dangerous because dreams can disappear. No anger, no blame, no tears. Just wondering who I was before the years. Was that dream ever mine? Or did I build it around you? Was I chasing something beautiful, just trying to become enough for you? Was that dream ever mine? I don't know anymore. I spent so long walking beside you, I forgot what I was walking toward. Was that dream ever mine? Choose again. Maybe dreams aren't promises, maybe they're seeds. I can plant something different, something smaller, something honest, something that doesn't need anyone else to stay. Tonight I sit at the piano and touch one dusty key. The sound is weak and trembling, but it still belongs to me. I open the old notebook and turn the pages slow. I circle one forgotten dream. Learn to play my own songs, I whisper. Maybe now I don't know if that dream was mine, but I'm choosing it today. I don't need your permission to become a different me. I don't know what tomorrow holds, and maybe that's the beauty. I spent my whole life searching for a future someone else could see. Now I want a future I can feel. The piano plays one note, then another. The steel guitar cries softly somewhere beneath the rain. I don't know who I'm becoming, but tonight I chose something because I wanted it, and for the first time, that's enough. The hallway knows my footsteps, even when I walk slow. The floorboards know the places where I used to let myself go. There's a mark beside the doorway from a picture I took down. I don't remember who I was when that frame was hanging there. The kitchen still has sunlight at 6 o'clock each day, but I don't sit beside the window like I used to anyway. This house remembers everything. could remember me. The house still remembers me, even when I don't. It knows the girl who used to laugh. It knows the girl who hoped. The house still remembers me. It keeps what I forgot. Every dream I left behind, every part of me I lost. The house still remembers me. Maybe that's why I can't leave. There's a crack above the bedroom where I cried against the wall. Nobody knew I stayed awake, listening to the silence fall. There's a stain beside the carpet from a night I can't forget. I don't remember what I whispered, but the room remembers it. The closet holds my old clothes from a life that isn't mine. I touch them in the darkness and feel nothing most of the time. Maybe places keep the memories that people can't survive. Maybe these walls are holding everything I left behind. The house still remembers me better than I do. It remembers how I used to dream before I became someone new. The house still remembers me. It knows every scar. It knows the nights I disappeared without ever leaving here. The house still remembers me. And sometimes I wish it wouldn't. I found a little notebook behind the bottom drawer. 3 pages full of wishes I don't recognize anymore. I wanna see the ocean, I wanna learn to sing. I wanna wake up somewhere where nobody owns me. I read those words in silence until my eyes began to sting. She wanted so much from life. I wonder what happened to her. Tonight I walk the hallway with the lights turned off. Every room feels like a memory waiting to be opened. I stop beside the old bedroom and put my hand against the door. For the first time in years, I don't feel afraid anymore. I whisper, I'm sorry I left you. The house stays quiet, but somehow it feels like an answer. The house still remembers me, even when I don't. It kept the girl I buried in the places I forgot. The house still remembers me, and tonight I understand. Maybe I wasn't lost forever. Maybe I was waiting here. The house still remembers me. So I'll stay a little longer, not to live inside the past, not to become who I was, just to meet the woman who survived it all. The house still remembers. steps, even when I walk slow. The floorboards know the places where I used to let myself go. There's a mark beside the doorway from a picture I took down. I don't remember who I was when that frame was hanging there. The kitchen still has sunlight. It's 6 o'clock each day, but I don't sit beside the window like I used to anyway. This house remembers everything. I wish I could remember me. The house still remembers me, even when I don't. It knows the girl who used to laugh. It knows the girl who hoped. It's 2 a.m. I'm driving slow. Rain on the glass, nowhere to go. Your name is still inside my phone, but I know better than to call. The highway lights are passing by. I see your face in every sign. I tell myself I'm moving on, then hear our song and you're still there. I left your house, I left your bed, but I never left inside my head. The highway knows I still love you. The rain knows every tear. Every mile I drive away somehow brings you near. The highway knows I still love you, even when I say I don't. I know your love was killing me, but my heart still wants the ghost. I keep driving, I keep running, but I'm still coming back to you. I remember your hands, I remember your lies. I remember how you held me while you looked into my eyes. You said forever and changed your mind. I gave you everything, you left me behind. I stopped sleeping, I stopped eating, I stopped being who I was. I became a stranger just to keep your love. The highway knows I still love you. The rain knows every tear. Every mile I drive away somehow brings you near. The highway knows I still love you, even when I say I don't. I know your love was killing me, but my heart still wants the ghost. I keep driving, I keep running, but I'm still coming back to you. Maybe someday this road won't hurt. Maybe someday your name won't burn. Maybe someday I'll pass this place and feel nothing. But tonight I still love you. And tonight, that's all I know. The rain begins to disappear. The sky is turning gray. I see the first light of the morning. breaking through the rain. I pull over, turn the engine off, and listen to the quiet. For the first time I hear something beneath your memory, my own heart. The highway knows I still love you, but it doesn't mean I'll stay. I can't carry all the memories and still drive away. The highway knows I still love you, but I'm learning something new. Sometimes loving someone deeply means knowing when you're through. I keep driving, I keep running, but this time I'm running toward myself. The highway is empty, the rain is gone, your memory is fading. The morning comes, and I keep driving. The girl in the mirror is still waiting. I woke up before the sunrise, with your side of the bed cold. There are things I never told you, there are stories I never wrote. I walked into the bathroom and stared into the glass. There was someone looking back at me, but I couldn't make her last. She had your favorite silence, she had my tired eyes. She looked like she had lived too long inside 1,000 goodbyes. I touched the glass so gently, like I was scared she'd disappear. Then something in her eyes told me she had been waiting here. I spent so long looking for you, I forgot to look for me. Now I'm standing face to face with everything I couldn't see. The girl in the mirror is still waiting for the life I left behind. She's been sleeping underneath the sadness while I was trying to survive. The girl in the mirror is still waiting for me to call her by her name. She doesn't want the past back, she just wants to feel alive again. I thought losing you destroyed me, but maybe that's not true. Maybe losing you just showed me how much of me was lost in you. I remember who I was then, before your shadow filled the room. I used to dance while cooking, I used to sing beneath the moon. I used to dream about the ocean, I used to ride until sunrise. I used to believe that broken hearts could still become butterflies. And slowly I stopped dreaming, because dreams took up too much space. I started asking for permission just to be myself each day. I called it understanding, I called it compromise, but somewhere in the middle I forgot my own desires. Now the silence doesn't scare me, it gives me room to hear a tiny voice beneath the hurt that says, I'm still here. The girl in the mirror is still waiting for the life I left behind. She's been sleeping underneath the sadness while I was trying to survive. The girl in the mirror is still waiting for me to call her by her name. She doesn't want the past back, she just wants to feel alive again. I thought losing you destroyed me, but maybe that's not true. Maybe losing you just showed me how much of me was lost in you. I opened up the closet, found the dress I used to wear, the red one you said was too much, the one that made me feel beautiful. I put it on that evening and stood beneath the light. For the first time in forever, I didn't ask if it looked right. I looked into the mirror and almost started crying. Not because I missed you, but because I finally saw her trying. She wasn't gone completely, she was waiting underneath all the years of second guessing, all the words I couldn't speak. I went outside without you, I walked beneath the rain, I let the water touch my face and wash away your name. I passed the little cafe where we used to sit at night. I ordered what I wanted and it tasted just right. I didn't check the doorway, I didn't wait for you, I didn't wonder for a second if you'd walk in like you used to. The world looked almost ordinary, but something felt brand new. Maybe it wasn't the city, maybe it was me. She whispered, don't make me smaller anymore. Don't hide the things you love. Don't trade your dreams for someone else's comfort. Don't call loneliness love. Don't call fear loyalty. Don't call disappearing devotion. You are still here. Come back. The girl in the mirror is still waiting, and tonight I let her in. I stopped asking for permission to become myself again. The girl in the mirror is still waiting, and I finally know her name. She doesn't need you to return, she doesn't need to be the same. I thought losing you destroyed me, but now I understand. You didn't take my future, you only left me room to stand. The girl in the mirror is still waiting, and tonight I finally reached her. Tomorrow I might wake up and still feel a little sad. Healing doesn't mean forgetting every beautiful thing we had. There will always be a photograph, there will always be a song, there will always be a version of me who loved you for so long. But I can honor that one without being. I found an old picture hidden underneath my bed. A girl was smiling at the camera with sunlight in her hair. She looked so sure of every she looked so unafraid. I stared at her for a little while and wondered where she went. The room was dark around me, the rain was falling slow. I knew that girl was once me, but I don't know her anymore. She knew what she wanted, she knew where she belonged. She never needed somebody else to tell her she was enough. I don't feel like the girl in the picture. I don't recognize her eyes. She had a heart full of somewhere. Now mine just wants to hide. I don't feel like the girl in the picture. Since you took your love away, I lost more than you that night. I lost the girl I used to be. I still remember your voice, I still remember your hands, I still remember believing that we'd always have a chance. Now your name feels distant, like a song I used to know. The strange part isn't missing you, it's not knowing where I go. I walk around this bedroom and touch the things I own. Everything belongs to me, but nothing feels like home. No anger, no crying, no reason, no blame. Just someone in the mirror who doesn't know her name. I don't feel like the girl in the picture. I don't recognize her eyes. She had a heart full of somewhere. Now mine just wants to hide. I don't feel like the girl in the picture. Since you took your love away, I lost more than you that night. I lost the girl I used to be. Maybe I don't have to find her exactly as she was. Maybe heartbreak changes us, and that's not always lost. Maybe the girl in that picture isn't waiting to come back. Maybe she's given me permission to become someone new. The rain becomes a whisper, the sky begins to fade. I hold the photograph again, but this time I don't look away. Her eyes still look familiar, her smile still feels like mine. I touch the edge of the picture and leave the past behind. I don't know who I'm becoming, I don't know where I'll go, but for the first time I don't need to know. I don't need to know. I don't feel like the girl in the picture, and maybe that's okay. She gave me all the love she had before you walked away. I don't feel like the girl in the picture, but I can see her now. She wasn't lost forever, she was only me to come back around. I don't feel like her, but she's still part of me. The photograph goes back inside the drawer. The room is quiet, the rain is gone. I whisper, good night, hold me, and turn off the light. There's a coffee cup beside the sink that hasn't touched a mouth in months. I wash it every evening like somebody's still coming home. It's chipped along the handle from the winter that you left. I could have thrown it out 100 times, but I haven't done it yet. Your name isn't written on it, there's nothing special there, just an ordinary little cup that became a place for you to stay. It's strange how something so small can hold a whole life inside it. It's the cup I never put away, the little thing that keeps you here. Like someday you'll walk through that door and ask me if there's coffee, like you did 1,000 mornings before. I know you're gone, I know the truth, but my hands, they haven't learned it yet. I remember Sunday morning when you'd stand there half asleep. I'd pour your coffee slowly while you leaned against me. You never said you loved me in the ways the movies do. You just leave the last sip in the cup and save it there for me. Funny what not the promises, not forever, just the quiet little moments that never looked important until they disappear. The rain is falling softly, the kitchen light is low, and I'm starting to understand some goodbyes happen long after someone goes. Keeps you here. I wash it every night, then leave it waiting by the sink. It's the cup I never put away, like someday you'll walk through that door and ask me if there's coffee, like you did 1,000 mornings before. I know you're gone, I know the truth, but my they haven't learned it yet. Tonight I hold the cup and look at the little crack. I remember how you broke it, then tried to glue it back. It never looked the same, neither did we. Maybe that's why I kept it, a broken thing that stayed. I run my thumb along the handle and finally let myself cry. Not because I want you back, because I loved you, and love doesn't disappear just because it ends. The room is almost silent. I open the cabinet, there's an empty shelf. I put the cup inside, I close the door and wait for the world to fall apart. It doesn't, the rain keeps falling, the clock keeps ticking, my heart keeps beating. Tomorrow morning I'll make coffee and there'll only be one cup. Maybe I'll miss you when I see it, maybe I'll finally wake up. Maybe healing is in a moment, maybe it's something this small, putting away one little cup and realizing I don't have to keep everything that reminds me of losing you. It's the cup I finally put away, and the first night it felt strange. I didn't throw it in the trash, I just stopped letting it decide my days. It's the cup I finally put away, and somehow the kitchen feels more mine. You can stay inside the memories, but you don't have to sit beside me every night. I loved you, I lost you, I survived, and now I make coffee for one. One cup, one chair, one quiet morning. No waiting, no pretending, no empty place beside me. The cup is in the cabinet, the sink is empty. The rain has stopped, and for the first time I don't leave anything waiting for you. There's a clock above my bedroom that I stopped noticing. It counts another minute, like it means something. The hands keep moving slowly across the numbers on the wall. I watch them turn in circles, and I don't feel them at all. 3 years became a season became a blur. I remember certain moments, but I don't remember her. The woman in the memories looks nothing like me now. She had a reason to wake up, she knew what she wanted somehow. The clock never stopped, I did. Somewhere between the hours, I forgot to keep up. The clock keeps moving without me, it doesn't care where I've been. Another hour disappears, another night begins. The clock keeps moving without me, while I stay inside this room, watching every second pass like it belongs to someone new. The clock keeps moving without me, and nobody knows I'm standing still. I used to count the minutes until you'd come back home. Now I count the spaces between the things I don't feel. Your name is in my memory, but it doesn't hurt the same. It's strange when someone once meant everything and becomes a word without a flame. I thought forgetting would be freedom, I thought silence would be peace, but when the memories disappeared, they took something else from me. I lost the sound of laughter, I lost lost the shape of dreams. I lost the little girl who thought her life could become something beautiful. Maybe time didn't heal me. Maybe time just passed. Maybe I'll learn to survive by living somewhere outside myself. The clock keeps moving without me, ticking underneath the rain. I keep waking up tomorrow, but tomorrow feels the same. The clock keeps moving without me. Every second leaves a scar. I don't know where I'm going, I only know where I've been. The clock keeps moving without me, and somehow I'm still here. Tonight I take the clock down and hold it in my hands. The ticking sounds so different when I finally understand. It isn't telling me I'm late, it isn't telling me to run. It's only telling me that time exists even when I feel like none. I put the clock beside me, I let the room stay dark. I listen to the rain, I listen to my breathing. 1 second, then another, then another. For the first time, I don't fight the passing time, I simply let it pass. The clock keeps moving without me, but maybe I can move too. Not back into the past, not towards somebody new. Just one small step forward, just one breath at a time. The clock keeps moving without me. And tonight I hear it differently. It isn't taking my life away, it's reminding me that I still have time. I thought I had lost everything. Maybe I only lost time, and time is still moving. There's a clock above my bedroom that I stopped noticing. It counts another minute, like it means something. The hands keep moving slowly across the numbers on the wall. I watch them turn in circles, and I don't feel them at all. 3 years became a season became a blur. I remember certain moments, but I don't remember her. The woman in the memories looks nothing like me now. She had a reason to wake up, she knew what she wanted somehow. Stopped, I did. Somewhere between the hours, I forgot to keep up. The clock keeps moving without me. It doesn't care where I've been. Another hour disappears, another night begins. The clock keeps moving without me, while I light is flickering above a road nobody takes. Half the letters disappeared a long time ago. Room 17 is empty, except for me tonight. One chair beside the window, one lamp without a shade. The wallpaper is peeling, the ceiling has a stain. I don't know why this room feels like I've been here before. There's a suitcase on the floor with nothing packed inside. A pair of shoes beside the bed that I don't remember buying. The television whispers to an empty room. Somebody's laughing somewhere, but it doesn't sound real. I watch the screen in silence. I don't know what it's about. I think I've gotten very good at being somewhere without being there. Maybe I've spent my whole life living like I'm passing through, never unpacking, never staying, never becoming anything permanent. Room 17, I'm only here for tonight. That's what I keep telling myself every night of my life. Room 17, a place without a name. I leave before the morning, so nobody knows I stayed. Room 17. Maybe I've been living like a ghost. There's a mirror by the doorway with a crack across the glass. I see my face in pieces and don't know which one is mine. One eye looks exhausted, one eye looks afraid, one half looks like somebody who learned how to disappear. I touch the broken mirror, the room stays still. For one strange second, I almost recognize her. I used to think I'd find myself somewhere far away, a different city, a different road, a different name. But every place I ran to brought the same heart with me. Every room became a shelter, none of them became home. Maybe home isn't somewhere I have to find. Maybe it's somewhere I have to stop running from. Room 17, the rain is on the glass. I can hear the highway breathing as the headlights disappear. Room 17, I don't wanna leave tonight. Not because I love this place, because I'm tired of running from myself. Room 17, maybe I can stay until the morning. So I take the suitcase and put it on the bed. I open it slowly, there's nothing inside. For once, I don't pack, I don't plan, I don't prepare to disappear. I sit beside the window and let the night exist. Room 17. The sign is almost dark, but there's still one little letter burning through the rain. Room 17. Maybe this isn't where I belong. Maybe it was only where I stopped long enough to hear myself. 17. Tomorrow I might leave, but tonight I am not running. Tonight I am simply here.